Welcome to On the Couch, a regular catch-up where we discuss the issues facing media, marketing and advertising. Today on the couch, I'm joined by the founder and CEO of The Right Fit, Taryn Williams. Welcome to the couch, Taryn.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for coming and joining us here.
My pleasure.
I have to start with the most obvious question. What is The Right Fit?
The Right Fit is a two-sided marketplace for creative talent. So we connect brands and advertising agencies with all of the different kinds of creative talent that they might need for a campaign. So photographers, models, makeup artists, influencers, stylists, business experts, anyone that they would need to bring a creative campaign to life.
So this is like an exchange in a way, an exchange of talent.
Yes, exactly.
The demand side.
That's exactly right. So on our supply side, we have all of those amazing talented creatives, and then on the demand side we have all of those people that need them, hopefully need them, for amazing campaigns.
So what makes the right type of creator or influencer to be part of it?
Yeah, well, it really depends on the category, obviously, and we screen individually every single profile of talent that join our platform, which is quite a lengthy task because we get over 250 applicants a day to join the marketplace. So really there's just nothing else like this in the industry for talent to be able to control their own careers and for brands and agencies to be able to source a huge variety of different creative talent all in one place. And obviously with the rise of social media content and influencers, brands now have a plethora of different channels that they need to fill with content on a daily basis. So we've really seen a rise in brands looking to engage influencers to create, to seed and to amplify content.
Okay, so you've sort of answered it, but you have people coming to you that want to be part of The Right Fit.
Yes, yeah.
What about those people that have perhaps fallen through the gaps? How do you find these people?
When we get some really granular specific briefs, we certainly will go out and hunt down those specific perfect candidates, but almost predominantly through word of mouth, that people in our industry have heard about the platform, seen us on one of our own social channels and reached out to get in touch, or organically through word of mouth through another talent who's on our platform. So thankfully we've got a pretty good reputation and people have had really great experiences so far, so they're quickly telling friends about it and getting them to join the platform.
It's interesting, word of mouth.
Yes.
I imagine that's increasingly for you about social media being part of building that community.
It certainly is, and it's interesting that you use the word community because it's been such a focus for us, and we launched the supply side of our marketplace first and really focused on building a really healthy and thriving community that felt supported, that understand the values of our community and what we were looking for and what we were trying to create, and the business really was enabling them to control their own careers. And once I really understood that, and that we weren't here just to make money, that we were here to really unlock this creative community and empower them to be able to work more and have more choice in how they manage their career, they've really got behind that. And so it has been a lot of organic word of mouth for us online.
I imagine that's where you add the value, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And allowing them to really transparently see all of the work opportunities that there are available in the marketplace, and to be able to liaise directly with the brand or the agency so they can get in touch and they can add value to the process, share their experiences, share their skills. And for a brand or an agency, they can transparently see that person's experience, their ratings and reviews. It's exactly like an Uber model. So they get star ratings and reviews for every campaign they work on. And so they can see all of that information without having to go out to multiple different types of agencies to receive quotes and receive packages of content. It's all streamlined and saves them obviously a lot of time. So the average response time is about 10 minutes from posting a brief, which is hopefully really quick compared to what they used to with an offline experience. And a lot of our clients will post a brief and find talent and lock them in all in the same day. So just really streamlining all of the boring admin and paperwork and insurance is all handled automatically in our platform.
Fantastic. But let's look at the demand side.
Yeah.
What would be a typical client?
It's actually a little bit of everything. So not only do we work with obviously the big end of town and the big agencies and production companies and creative agencies, but we also have, what I really love is sort of democratized content. So now startups or small businesses who couldn't afford to create content before, or that it was too intimidating or challenging, can now create a small piece of video content or stills content or an influencer campaign for a really small budget, which I think is really amazing. And then also obviously for the bigger end of town, they can now find all of the diverse types of talent they need in one place and create more for their clients than they could previously do by having to go through a casting agent or, talent agent. So really sort of expedited it and just trying to connect
it's really
those two people.
streamlined that relationship.
Yeah. So about 60% of our clients are agencies at the moment, and then about 40% are brands directly. So brands like Coca-Cola and Qantas, whose marketing and social and digital teams actually work with us directly and post jobs in the platform and source their own talent.
So what do you see as the future? Because it seems to have come from virtually nowhere and now is really growing. So where do you see it going?
Look, I think it's going to be interesting. We've just launched in Singapore for our Southeast Asian hub, so really trying to unlock that region of content, because obviously they have a huge range of regional content that needs to be produced to serve different markets there. I think that there's going to be new social channels. I think that that's a given, and the space just moves so quickly. So certainly we've seen the rise in Australia of WeChat and Weibo and Redbook and platforms like this.
And now TikTok.
Exactly. The next hot one off the rank. So look, I think there's going to be new social channels, and I think that the underlying important thing is I think there will always be a focus on creativity, and I think that that's really important. I think you see those campaigns where there's just a lack of creative vision or input, and they're the content that consumers just scroll straight past or don't take any notice of and aren't going to convert. So I think focusing on the creative, there'll always be a place for different types of content creators and influencers and above the line campaigns. I think that they will just need to always remain focused on that really underlying creativity.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining us on The Couch.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for joining us on The Couch. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for more On The Couch coming very soon.